Hi, it's Nika from Fabulously Creative and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing another installment in my selfie series. And if you're new to my channel, basically it's just where I design a kit and also do a scrapbook or journal or do some type of creative project about, I don't know, an issue that I've been dealing with or going through. So this one is all about, well, I've titled it Hustle and Heart. And it's about getting your heart to match your hustle and how sometimes they just don't go together. And I'll give you an example. This past summer, I had some health issues I was dealing with, and I just kind of stopped doing scrapbooking altogether. I stopped doing my YouTube channel. And you know, I was burnt out on Project Life, and I shared a video on it, but I think it's unlisted now because it was just too sad. But this past summer I had a miscarriage, and I know I just didn't feel like crafting. I didn't feel like being creative. And you know, I was like, you know what, you really love this, you know, how can I make myself get back into it? So I think I did a few videos. I shared like my craft room and how I film my filming setup. And it's like, you know, I did those few videos, but my heart just still wasn't into it. You know, I just didn't feel like crafting. I didn't want to look at the Project Life album. And then I discovered Traveler's Notebooks. And this is my little DIY cover that I made. I tried to I'll be showing this later, but I discovered Traveler's Notebooks, and I don't know, it kind of got my creative juices back going. You know, I binged watched every video I could find on it, and I don't know, it just got me back into the mood of crafting. You know, I started loving my supplies again, and I don't know, I just had so much fun journaling and doing layouts in my Traveler's Notebook. So the one that I will be showing you today is all about hustle and heart. Oh, and I'll remind you of another scenario. It's like, you know, sometimes your heart is there, but you know, there's no hustle. Some things you just do just because you love it. And you know, there's no timeline. You just enjoy it. It's just, you know, all about the heart. So with this kit and this layout, I kind of wanted to, I don't know, capture both of those things. So stay tuned for the layout, and I will see you all next time.
It came in my closet. Yes. Yes. Oh, that's so good. Somebody scratch. Scarface teeth. Nasty blood.
Before I get started, I just wanted to show you the kit. This is a sticker sheet, and these are transparent stickers. I know you can't see it that good. Once I pull it up or use one on the layout, you'll be able to see it. And these are just some word stickers because I love word stickers. And they have some quotes on them. The first one says, "Good things come to those who hustle." Today's story. My favorite one, this one says, "Your heart knows the way." Then one says, "Courage, dear heart. Living the dream with all my heart. Write it on your heart." I'm not going to read all of them. Oh, this is another one of my favorite. This one says, "Time to create," said her heart. "It's about time," replied her soul. Oh, and the one at the bottom, this one says, "No beauty shines brighter than that of a good heart." I'm not going to read them all, but I have pictures at the end. And this is maybe I should put it down so you can see the entire sheet, but this is a cut apart. It has three Project Life cards, and it comes like this, so you can decide whether or not you want to round the corners. And this is another cut apart sheet. I'm not sure how well this gold is coming off on the camera. And this is another one. It just has gold dots. Floral one, pink dots, and then this wood grain. I love that wood grain. And also, let me show you the stickers and embellishments soon as I find them on my desk. But I'm just, maybe I should zoom in just a little. All right. I may just put a picture at the end instead of, because I'm not even sure if I'm in frame with all of these. Oh, these little ink pens. I think I dropped another one on the floor. All right, now I will get started with the layout. Alright, I'm starting by writing my title with this blue watercolor pencil, and I did this in another layout and it worked out fine, so I thought I would just write it straight in my traveler's notebook without starting on a scrap piece of paper first, and as you can see, that did not work out. So I've already wasted one sheet, so I started over. I think I messed up on this one also. And I started to cut this out, but I don't know, I just left it in because I don't want everyone to think, I just get this right on the first try. And as you can see, I messed up again, but I fixed it by writing the "and" in the middle. And I'm just going to cut it out. And I'm not too worried about wasting sheets in this notebook because I want to start a new one anyway, because I don't like the paper in this book I used. It's like this artist drawing paper, but some of the pages had like this yellowish tint to it, so that's why I'm not too worried about wasting the paper. And I am just using my watercolor pencil. I'm dipping it in water and it gives the watercolor effect. And I'm using this blue because it kind of matched like some of the items, some of the papers and stuff in the kit. And I have actually never used this blue pencil, so I was really liking the way it turned out. Like the color seemed, I don't know, to be richer than the, I think I used the pink one and I've used the orange one for something. And that little "and," what I'm going to do is basically just cut it off to save this, so I don't have to start over again and waste yet another piece of paper. Alright, now that my title is all cut out, I placed it in the book, but I didn't want to glue it down just yet. I wanted to see how everything else fit on the page. And this picture is a screenshot of a video that I uploaded. It was my 100th video, and I was kind of excited because I had made it to 100 videos. I'll leave a link in the description box to that video, but I had a hard time getting back going, so I was like, you know what, I'm at 97 videos. If I just push a little harder, so that kind of got me going, to get to 100 videos. And anytime I have the camera all set up, my son wants to be in the video, so he was excited to be in the video too. And I labeled that picture on that little floral frame, and I cut that black and white off of another card. And now I'm just going to put this put that little floral in the corner. And I was putting down some word stickers, but I think I ended up pulling them up because I didn't like them. Yeah, I put those word stickers at the bottom, but I don't even know if I ever put those down. And I'm trying to get some more of that black and white, and I still haven't put my title down because I'm just not sure like where it'll go, if I should put it in the middle or on the other side. So I'm just going to put everything else down before I put my title down. And now I'm just putting some foam squares on the back of this flower just to give it a little dimension. And I'm trying to, even though this is my personal travels notebook, since my son's picture is in here, is on this page, I'm, trying out the blues. Because I didn't want every page in the book to be pink and gold. Y'all know I love pink and gold, so I'm trying a different color. And that little spot on my paper, when I was doing the watercolor title with the watercolor pencils, I guess I wasted some on the page. But I am just going to keep it on there. I can cover it up with like with a sticker or something. And I'm going to use that side of the page. I'm going to cover the entire thing with this wood grain paper. I'm going to put my journaling on here. And I started tracing, I was making dots to make these lines. And it took me forever to get these lines, and they still wound up crooked. Oh, and I'm using, this isn't a watercolor pencil, it's just a gold pencil. But it has like a metallic finish. It's one of those prism color pencils. I've had it forever. And I'm just adding lines on here, and I'm fast forwarding a little, but all the time it took me, and those lines are still crooked, but I don't know, I just kind of go with it. And I'm just writing about, anytime you have to take a break from something, how hard it is to get back going. And I kind of sped up some of that writing because I had to stop and think about what I wanted to write. And now I'm just adding that flower on top of that little watercolor stain. And I put that little yellow tag behind it. And even though I was trying to cover up that little stain on the paper, I think that flower just went there perfectly. And now I'm just adding another one of those, another piece of black and white from that card that I cut apart. And I think I end up adding one more piece to the bottom of here. Alright, now that everything else is down, I want to go ahead and put my title down. And I'm adding these, it's like a watercolor or a gold splash or a splash of paint. And I'm just going to add those right under my title. I don't know, because it just felt kind of plain, just sitting on the white paper. So I put those underneath the title. And I finally decide... And when I add one more at the bottom, and that one says "with all your heart," and those are like the transparent stickers, and I think that, I don't know, they just look really nice on the like, when you place them behind things. And I don't know, this side of the page still felt a little bare, so I don't know, I'm just going crazy with the enamel dots. And I keep telling myself, just one more, but I was like, it needs more. So I think I put a few more. And I don't know what it is about enamel dots. Enamel dots just make me happy for some reason. I stick them everywhere. Oh, and this
this little piece that I'm cutting out, can you all believe it? Y'all, I cannot watercolor for anything, but that is like the piece of paper that I was using to wet my pencil. And I just couldn't believe, like, I looked over and that was just sitting there. That's how it dried. And I was like, oh, that is so perfect. I need to add that to my layout. So I think, I don't know, maybe I need to start saving those little scraps from when I wet the pencil. But it really looked like, I planned that. Like, I sat there and tried to make that little watercolor background. So I was pretty excited about that. And I added 2 more enamel dots. And that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.